Yes, I am wearing elf ears. It's for a Halloween thing for my class. The glue hasn't worn off yet. Don't worry about it. Also, since there were way too many bones last time, I brought something to carry them in, so I can bring back all of the bones that I found. I know exactly where I left them. Well, I say that, I'm probably still gonna end up getting lost. But okay, so I'm definitely going the right way because I just found another bone. I have no idea what it is. I think it's part of a smaller vertebrae. But we are keeping that. That one is going in the pocket because I want to save the bag for some of the other bigger bones. And I believe that it's actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. So, you know, I'm not too worried about it today. I was pretty worried yesterday just because I hadn't been in here in a while, so I was a little unfamiliar with the area. But as of right now, I think we're making good progress. Again, I say we like you guys are here, you're not, but you know what I mean. If I get freaked out by anything, it's more than likely gonna be like a bird that startles me making noise or something. That has been known to happen. I kind of get scared easily. Yeah, see, there is another vertebrae. I'm just gonna go yoink that right up in there. That's gonna go safely in our little bag. There's another one of those weird looking ear-like things that are definitely not ears, but look enough like them for me to just go ahead and call it that anyways. So I'm right back to where I was the other day, where I kept that one pile of bones. There's the big tree that we are not going much closer to for the exact same reasons as last time. Another vertebrae here, possibly a vertebrae. Not 100% sure what these are. And then the other ones are right up in that little alcove. So I'm going to see if I can find a good enough path to get over there, because there's kind of not one. I think last time I just kind of stepped through all these trees and hoped for the best, so I'm going to do that again. Yeah, okay, I guess that one. Another vertebrae here, take that. There's another one down here. So it looks like there's actually a few more bones here than there were the other day, because I do not remember seeing these. And I definitely explored through here quite a bit. So another vertebrae here. This one is pretty large. And we have, it looks like a kind of rib-like structure down here. Yeah. I'll take that as well. And I believe that might be it for down here, as far as my human eyes can tell. So we're going to go back up here and collect the ones that I was actually coming back for, which are right here. So this is, yeah, we remember that from the other day. This, another ear-like, well, no, I guess this could potentially be a pelvis. It looks like it's slightly broken. We have another vertebral looking bone. We have this guy right here, who also possibly looks like it could be a piece of rib. We have another, I'm not sure, this seems to be caught on something. Seems like some roots actually grew through the hole. So that's pretty interesting. And I kind of feel bad for breaking it, but I want the bones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and break it. There's some more right in here. Yeah, I definitely did not see all of these the other day. These are some smaller bones from a different animal, I'm guessing. Oh, jeez. My other ear just fell off. Okay, so glue finally wore off. So this is just a chipped bone. It's pretty cool, so I'm still gonna go ahead and take it. We have another vertebral looking bone. Wow, there is just a lot here. Yeah. And then these ones. Ugh. Pretty interesting. And this is the one that I'm not 100% sure what it actually is. Yeah. I have no idea. But it looks cool. And I want to keep it. Now we're going to look a little bit closer this time since I was finding some bones under these leaves here. And I don't want to leave without making sure that there aren't any other ones. Yeah, see, here's one right here that I just uncovered. Oop. I'll go ahead and take that one as well. Now, as far as I can tell, that looks to be like everything. I could potentially go a little closer to the tree. There's some bones up closer to the tree. But I'm, again, not sure I really trust that tree. There's some alcoves in there that I'm pretty sure something could pop out of and maul me in about 2 seconds flat. So we are not going to risk that. If there was a skull, I would definitely risk it, but there's not, so I won't. And I am going to come in through this way and go back up here, see if we can get anything else. Back over there. I actually just found another vertebrae in this same area. So I'm gonna look for just a little bit longer over here just to double check, because I only happened to notice that one because the light from my phone screen hit it just right. Again, without getting too close to the gigantic, not so friendly looking tree. So I think that is probably the last bone that I'm going to be able to find in this area. Oh, I just hit myself in the face with a tree branch. The amount of times that has happened is too many. And I have found a few more bones over here. I'll go ahead and stash these. There's also some right here in this little patch. There are this interesting looking little guy right here. So yeah, my initial hesitation about going towards the fallen tree was wrong. There are some thorn branches right here, so I'm gonna just step on those, get them out of the way, and get these. These also look like vertebrae as well. Of course, there are different types of vertebrae in every animal. So, humans, for instance, have lumbar region vertebrae, which is in your back. But we also have other types of vertebrae that are not just found solely in our back. We also have some down closer to the spine. We have some up closer to back of the neck, the head, that helps keep the brain in place and helps us have more stability and flexibility when we are walking. So we have some more. I'm not quite sure. Well, this one is dug into the ground as well. Some roots go through this as well. Yeah, we have quite a few right in here. Some of which are just chips, but again, I think they're all really cool, so I'm gonna go ahead and take whatever I can find. Maybe remake a deer in my spare time, you know, Frankenstein style. And yeah, this one here. And again, with the roots, they really like growing through the bones. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But, no worries. Looks like there's a few more chips here that I'm not really gonna worry too much about because they're actually fairly small. So we're not gonna worry too much about some of this stuff, but you know, it is pretty exciting being out here, finding so many different interesting things. That could potentially lead to, well, something even more or cooler. Oh, we have a good little clearing here, which is good. I can stand up straight for once and not be crouched over in the middle of the woods. There's a bottle there. I'm not sure where that came from. Yeah, I believe we have found everything. I'm gonna say part 2 of my adventure was a bigger success than part 1 because I actually got to collect everything that I found and saw and looked at, and it is all safely secure in my bag. And I did not almost eat gravel this time. I didn't fall. That's always a plus. So, see here, it's full to the brim of all kinds of vertebrae, some ribs, tons of other really cool stuff.